Next year, 2021, is the 75th anniversary of our beloved diocese. So it was right at the end of World War II that Diocese of Madison was created by taking territory from the Diocese of La Crosse and the Archdiocese of Milwaukee. Coupled with that celebration, we're pondering embracing a bold, robust evangelizing initiative. When we ponder the mission of the church, it's clear that what Jesus tells us to do is to go proclaim the gospel to every creature, to be disciples ourselves, and to make disciples of others. And that's what the church has been about for 2,000 years. There's a special urgency to that task in this present moment when we ponder the fact that in any diocese in our country, roughly 70% of our baptized Catholics are not at church on any given Sunday. There's a myriad of reasons for that, but bottom line, we need to do something about it. So evangelization is, how do we proclaim the good news of Jesus, God's love for us, Jesus' offer of salvation and forgiveness won for us through his death and resurrection in a fresh way, with a bold impulse, to speak of Jesus as if people have never heard of him, because in many cases they really haven't. So the good news is good and new for us. To that end, just yesterday, I invited the priests of our diocese to come together and have a conversation to advise me on how we go about doing this evangelizing initiative. I was so heartened because there are almost 40 priests there. So when I look at the priests of our diocese, they are zealous, they are on fire, they want to live the mission of Jesus, and they want to bring our people to a greater sense of holiness and Christian discipleship. So more and more, we're going to be mustering the communication, the energy, the structures, the mission of our diocese, building on so much good that's already here, but looking forward with hope that if we are faithful to this call to proclaim the gospel, that God's Holy Spirit will anoint us and help us to live this 2,000-year mission going forward. It really depends on each one of us to evangelize the people that God has strategically put into our lives. So just think of who are the one or two people in your life that really need to hear the good news of Jesus, and perhaps you are the messenger. Indeed, you are the messenger. So please pray for the success of our efforts to plan and implement this bold initiative to embrace the call of Jesus, as we have done so beautifully up till now. What's the next step in all of this? That's the question. Jesus is the answer.